Hey guys, welcome to Light Paves Way. This is Shez. So the message that I've received, the vision, it was a strange one. It's I seen a broken water bowl, water spilling out of it. So some of you are really over emotional at the minute. Over emotional. There's a need for reflection. There's a need to let go. Let go of old patterns, relationships. There's a necessary shift that needs to be made, which will allow you to make way for growth and healing. So, yeah. So it may be a little bit deep, this one. I don't know. But yeah, some of you may be feeling a little bit emotionally vulnerable. So let's see what comes out. So we've got the Two of Cups here. This is about romantic love, partnership, marriage. Now it's a really, really close bond. A really, really deep romantic love. These cards are a little bit big for my hands. I don't know how, because I do have quite large hands, so. Elephants, they're very generous, focused and loving. And there's always that saying that elephants remember. So this is a soulmate, a past life connection. Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, some of you someone's returning back home. there could have been, someone could have walked away from this relationship because there was overstimulated, you know, too much was going on. Yeah, so there's been some sort of breakup. Some sort of breakup. Yeah, this is definitely a marriage, a relationship, a long-standing relationship where there's been a little bit of separation. Yeah, there's been some obstacles here. Someone could have been living in this relationship. Someone could have been hanging on to past hurts, past pain, problems that have happened in the past, and the other person has literally, you know, the other person has become overwhelmed, overstimulated. He's not been able to handle it because the other person has needed to, walk away because which, take what role you are here. You could be either person in this relationship, but yeah, someone's had to walk away, take a break, because the other person has been holding on. Yeah, there's been a lot of challenges that you've both faced here. So we've got the High Priestess reverse that's just fell on the floor. Give me a second. Yeah, the High Priestess reverse. Yeah, someone here, you know, they've misjudged the situation, misjudged. Yeah, their insight was extremely clouded. They wasn't using their intuition. Yeah, but you know, they can't, even though there's been this separation, you know, they're returning. They can't let go. They're returning because they're now accepting and adjusting to the situation. So this person that's walked away, they're the ones that have reflected. They're the ones that have been in a state of reflection, and they're coming to terms with who you are, the scars that you wear, you know, because I think it's in Japan there's that saying, isn't there, that, and it's part of their culture, if a bowl breaks, they repair it with gold, and it just makes the bowl more beautiful. It enhances their beauty. Yeah, so during this relationship, something has happened. Something has happened during the relationship with that. And someone's needed to heal. They've needed to work through some stuff, but someone became overwhelmed and had to walk away. And they've been in a state of reflection now. And they've they are coming to a realization that they're accepting sunflowers. Yeah, they're finding peace. They're finding peace in this situation now. The Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, it's someone that's been through a lot. They're, you know, they're wounded, but they've still, despite everything that they've been through, they're still carrying on. Yeah, they're still carrying on. Illusions, I'm looking at the clouds here. Illusions have been broken. You know, things are being cleared now. All the illusions, all, you know, the blockages. I'm getting also, because the Nine of Wands, that's like boundaries, putting boundaries in place. So, you know, when the other person returns, there will be, even though they're accepting and stuff, they may still have their boundaries up. And we've got the Three of Pentacles underneath the deck, so there's a need to work at this relationship together. So with the Knight of Wands here, that's someone who's free-spirited, passionate and creative. So, you know, with it being under the Two of Cups, you know, this relationship could have been really, really passionate. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking just yet. But yeah, someone's very free-spirited. Yeah, the Eight of Cups with Judgment. Yeah, this someone's returning, and you know, there is a reconciliation here. It's a new life, a rebirth with the snake. It's a rebirth, a transformation, you know, and they're not just doing it out of pity or because, you know, there's a contract, a marriage contract in place. They're doing it through desire. It is what they actually want to do. I'm not sure if but this bird here, there's it's a desire to learn, a desire to grow, someone that speaks kindly. We have the Hierophant underneath. Yeah, this is definitely someone that's married. Yeah, this person that's walked away is coming back because they want to, you know, they want to learn about what it is that some of you, this has got to, the pain that, you know, that's come up while being in this relationship has got to do with some childhood issues. And, you know, you could have behaved in such a way that, you know, the other person couldn't handle it. But now looking back after a time of reflection, you know, they want to learn about your past to see, you know, how they can help you. Yeah, some of you with the Hierophant here, this is about traditions, institutions. So this is definitely a marriage. Yeah, there's a need here. I'm getting organisation. Some of you could have been really this problem that you've had. It could have caused someone to be very unorganised. Unorganised. Okay. That'd be for someone. Just seeing that vision again. It was like this. What I'll tell you exactly how I seen it. It was like I was walking, and there was a huge water bowl. It was very like you know, like your dog drink out of or something, and it was just broken, and water was just spilling everywhere. It was very, very strange vision. I've never had a vision like that before, but yeah. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. You know, this is someone that's really, really resourceful, really supportive, really domesticated. This is someone that will support you. And then we have the Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah. Even though you was the person that's had all these problems, you know, and the person has left you, it could be vice versa, but the person that was left, they was really, really supportive, really generous, but they lacked boundaries. They lacked boundaries. So people, and again, the Seven of Wands here, underneath the Nine of Wands, there was a lack of boundaries. You wasn't able, you know, to protect yourself. And people took advantage of you. People took advantage of you. And you know, that's what it is. That's what it is. When it came to your relationship, marriage, you know, even though there was a strong passion between you, You lacked boundaries. You lack boundaries. And you let people take advantage. And the person that walked away that took a break, he became tired of it. He became tired and overwhelmed. That so many people were coming in taking advantage of you. That's why he walked away. But he's had time to reflect now. He's had time, to assess the whole situation, to assess the marriage, and he wants to return. There's still a lot of passion, there's still a lot of love, and he's returning through desire, not pity. And he wants to teach you, to help you learn how to set boundaries. There we go, we finally got it. Yeah, this one was it was a slow going read, but we got there in the end. And underneath the deck, the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. I'm gonna leave that there. This is beautiful. And sometimes, things do take time. They do take time. Healing takes time. And, learning to set boundaries, it can be difficult, but it's beneficial that we do. And to have someone that is going to come in that actually truly loves you and helps you how to do that, that's just beautiful. So I'm going to leave that there. If you feel that this message is for you, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye.